Hey guys, I'm just wrapping up the day here. Those wood chips I was talking about in yesterday's vlog, I just mixed them tonight. I'm going to be doing a couple different things with these tomorrow. We're going to be bagging up maybe around 200 bags of king oyster, and then the rest will be for blue oyster. In our sterilizer, we should be able to fit probably about 200 of the king, and then maybe another 125 to 100 bags of the blue oyster bags, which are 6-pound bags, so they're a little bit bigger. So with our sterilizers, some of you might want to know how this works. We have right now we have 2 boilers that pump steam into 7 tanks, and I'm working on, I've talked about this in other vlogs, but I'm working on a auto refill bucket. You can see that's piped into this boiler, and it's detachable, as you can see right there. What's really cool is this is going to allow us to use less water in our system, and the boiler is actually going to heat up a lot faster, and we're going to save money on propane, because it takes about 3.5 hours right now to heat one of these boiler units completely full of water. But not only that, right now with the 7 tanks, we're actually at capacity with these 2 boilers. And if we were to add on 2 more tanks to the system, it would actually add at least another hour to an hour and a half of heat up time that it takes for the system to stabilize at 100 Celsius. And these boilers don't actually hold enough water to handle that extra time. So the interesting thing is, with this auto refill bucket, we're actually going to be able to expand our system and always use these 2 boilers. So I'm hoping by next year we'll be able to afford at least 2 more barrels on this system, so we can continue to grow and expand. So this bucket system, it's just very simple. It's just a bucket. It has a fill valve, which you'll find just in any household toilet. That gravity drains down here. This is a check valve that then feeds into the boilers. So then as the boilers lose water, and we have a sight glass on the boilers so we know where the water line is, and then as this water is converted into steam, we'll lose the water in the boiler. And then what's going to happen is once the water line from the boiler is below the water line in the bucket, the whole system's going to want to equal out, and the boilers are actually going to demand water from our auto refill bucket. I don't really have a name for that, but that's the best name I got right now. And that's gonna pull water out of the bucket, and the fill valve in the bucket, which you can see right there, the fill valve will then trigger as water is getting sucked out of the system. So anyways, I haven't turned this on yet because we haven't turned our irrigation on yet, but I think that actually might happen tomorrow. So we're gonna make sure there's no cracks in the pipe underground, and make sure everything's still working, because occasionally that can be a problem when you start up in the spring. But as long as everything's working, we'll get the water going, and I might test this bucket system out tomorrow, because we are going to be bagging wood chips. So stay tuned, and that'll be on tomorrow's vlog. And I'm hoping there's no problems, because I haven't tried it yet. I've just had it sitting there. I'm happy with the design, but I have no idea if it's going to work. So that's coming up next tomorrow. Don't forget that we are offering a mentorship program that I've been talking about on our YouTube channel. I only have 2 spots left. We've had an overwhelming amount of interest and support for the program since Curtis put up the last interview of our farm, which was on Friday, and we've filled seven spots just in the last 5 days. So I only have 2 spots left, and honestly, like, this is probably going to sell out in a week. So if you're interested, honestly, send me an email, bcallow@wtfmushrooms.com. Tell me a little bit about yourself and where you're coming from, and I'd love to hear from you. All right, we'll talk to you soon.